Hey y'all, just wanted to do another quick video demonstrating how to install R and RStudio on your own computer or whatever computer you're using. And I'll also show you RStudio Cloud, which is totally free. You just have to make a free account, and you can use RStudio um, for free through the web browser without having to use one of UT's servers or anything. These are just a few options. But in case it's been a while or you don't have R on the computer that you're currently working with, uh, take a look at this. So the first step will be to install R. So again, if you already have R installed, um, you could take a look at what version you have, right? So you can type R version, and it'll tell you I've got 3.6.1, which is okay. Anything 3.6 or higher, and you probably won't need to update. Um, uh, And then you can also see what version of RStudio you have. You can be like RStudio, about RStudio, and I've got version 1.2.5019. So that's fine. Anything like 1.2 or something. Basically, if your icon looks like this, it's sort of that cornflower blue color and not that bubbly looking one. If it's just like that flat color instead of like this icon, the one that looks like a bubble, then you're good. If your icon looks like this, you should probably update it. Uh, anyway, so to update R, you always need to update R first or install R first if you don't already have R or RStudio installed. So to do that, the easiest way is to go to cran.revolutionanalytics.com. Uh, and this is just our local CRAN repository where we can install R. And so pick the one that corresponds to your operating system, right? So I'll choose this one. And it says latest release 3.6.3, right? I had 3.6.12 or something, so that's fine. I'm not going to update this. But if you have anything less than 3.6, I'd probably go ahead and update it. Do be aware, though, that when you update R, it's fine. It doesn't change anything except for you lose all the packages you had installed, so you'd have to go back and reinstall them. For you, that will probably mean like 5 packages, maybe 10. For me, it means I've got like over 1,000 R packages installed, so it's really it's not tedious. I have a script that reruns everything and installs them all for me whenever I update R, but it takes like 2 or 3 hours because it's just a ton of packages, right? And I don't need them all, right? I don't use them all anymore, but to go back and pick out which ones I need, I should probably just clean it up and start from scratch, but I'm not going to do that. So just download the installer. It'll be an exe if you're on Windows. And notice it's not a tiny file, right? It's taking up about a tenth of a gig almost. So just you might want to delete the installer when you're done running it, but just wait for that to download. And then once it downloads, go ahead and run it and just click yes, 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 agree, accept. Don't set any options or anything. Just take all the defaults. Um, Again, I'm not going to do that because I don't want to have to reinstall all my packages. But just to show you, I'll click on the installer and then just walk through it. Continue, blah, 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 right? Continue, continue. You got to agree to the share or whatever. Continue. I don't want to accidentally install it though, so just continue. You know how to install things. Cool. Once that runs, all you need to do is restart RStudio, just like X out, or shut it down and open it back up, or just do session restart R, and it'll be the new session. Anyway, cool. So once that's done, if you don't yet have R or RStudio installed, go ahead and install R first, right? For to install RStudio, it's a bit easier. I just typically Google download RStudio because otherwise that you have to click through a bunch of things. So download RStudio. It's from rstudio.com. Cool. Choose your version, this free one, right? And it'll recommend the one that's appropriate for your operating system. So download RStudio for Mac. Just download that and run the installer. I could download it. I mean, it's kind of big. It'll take a minute. Maybe I'll update. Yeah, I'll go ahead and update mine. So sure, I'll go ahead and download this. It'll take like 20 seconds. Might as well. You might get some new features or something, right? There it is. Cool. Now run this. And again, if yours doesn't pop up, it'll be in your downloads folder or something. Just run that installer. So here it goes. Nice. And, you know, I'll drag that over to applications. Oops, hello. Oh, sure, whatever. How did I break it? Ooh. Let's replace. I hope I'm not going to break things. Oh, it's in use. It's not going to let me because I have. I'll go ahead and show y'all. I'll go ahead and quit. I don't need to save it because I hope I didn't need to save it. Drag this over. Sure. Replace. It wants me to enter your administrator name and password. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. I'm probably going to break everything. Cool. So that should have, I think that's it, right? And you're done. Hopefully. Let's double check this. I hope I didn't mess something up. My computer's making a lot of noise. I don't know if you can hear that. It's getting old. Hopefully you can make it through the end of the semester because... Cool. And if you haven't already, I went ahead and I uploaded a sort of a tutorial for accessing UT's network through a VPN. Cool, so that's working. All right, so if I go open, and hopefully this restores my stuff. If it doesn't, say la vie. And this should be the newest version, right? Because I just updated it. So if everything went to plan here, then... And yours won't take nearly this long. I've just got a bunch of junk in my environment, like a bunch of junk, and I've got about 50 tabs open inside of RStudio. So in order to restore those, it takes it a bit of time. But let's just see what version we've got. Does it let me do that? No, not yet. It wants to wait. Oh, well. There it is. Cool. Newest version. Is that right? 1.2.5033? Is that right? Is that what it said before? What version is this? Yeah, 1.2.5033. So that's the newest version. Cool. So we've got it. And everything should be good to go. And now you can do whatever you want in here. Don't worry about this crap. It's just a, you know, now you can use... It's still not... It needs to restore my environment. But anyway, yours should be working. Cool. I won't keep you. Just wanted to sort of demo this in case you were feeling lost with it. Oh, I wanted to also show you. Crap. Sorry. This thing... There it goes. Oop. Yeah. Wanted to also show you, so in case you're having some kind of issues with this, you can also access through RStudio online totally for free. Just go to, I think it's Cloud. Let me just search RStudio Cloud. Cool. Yeah, it's just rstudio.cloud. If you punch that into your URL bar there, it'll prompt you to log in. And you may have to sign up to create an account if you haven't already. So just sign up to create an account. It's just a free account. You just need an email address and a password, just like any other free account. Um, but when you do this, you can log in, and you should then have access to RStudio Online. So this is, I have projects and stuff created because I've used this for other things, but and it can take a while to load it, but once it's loaded, it'll work just fine. Um, mm, I just want to prove to you that this is going to work. Everything's seeming like it's taking a while, but I guess that's just the way things. There we go. Cool. So this is RStudio.cloud, right? And you can use it just like anything else. You can upload files to, like local files if you have, something you want to upload from your computer. You can download files. You can do whatever. Cool. So anyway, just wanted to show you that. It works like a charm. I mean, it's really great. So there's also that. Holler at me if you're having issues with either of the, or getting either R or RStudio installed, and we'll get it figured out. All right, y'all. Bye.